Hey guys, it is day 11 of improving my English and communication skills. So, first thing in the morning, I ate tasty milk and cornflakes and tasty breakfast made by my mom of upit. It was very tasty. I ate it with shave on top of it. After doing with my morning chores, and it was rest day for workout, so I didn't have to work out today. So after doing my daily chores, I completed reading and revising the notes by Ishan Sharma of if I started the YouTube in 2024, I'd do this, or the only video you need if you want to start YouTube in 2024. I revised it. Some of the important things I learned from it was the packaging of the video is very important, like the title and the thumbnail. Like, why should someone click on it? You should also know psychology, like why someone clicks on a video or why they leave a video. You should understand it. Also, I learned that mm, revise that you have to make a list of top 10 creators in your niche and rate them on the basis of editing, humor and storytelling. So I did that. I did for both in movies niche and the memes niche too. Also, I'm going to focus on making movies videos only, silo focused, single focused, because I already have the base for it. Every video I make on the movies channel is going to generate money. So I'm going to be single focused on silo focused on the movies niche. I'm going to try to do storytelling like through Rate with amazing background music and the cuts and text, and also the small background knowledge like whoosh or the click sound, the images, the videos of trailers and all. I will make it as interesting as possible, and also I'm going to try to add humor to it, like the memes and stuff. I will do amazing storytelling, plus I will add humor. Also, I have to work on improving my thumbnails and titles. I watched previous videos of mine, the current previous one, and I realized that when I'm practicing English, it is also helping me in improving my Hindi as well, like when speaking in videos. Like the previous videos from 3 months old, the Hindi didn't sound that well, but the video that I made currently of 18 plus thriller movies, that sounded very nice. The Hindi was a bit crisp and it sounded nice to the ears. The storytelling was also good as compared to the video that was 3 months old. So that is a good improvement, and this practicing speaking English is helping me in that way too. One more thing I learned from Ishan's notes, that video's notes, is that the USP, or we can say your image or your brand, like he does videos in finance niche or educational niche, so he can make videos or brand collaborations with trading apps or any scam apps or betting apps, but he hasn't done it because he has a reputation. He has built an audience and he has that trust. If he does something like that, he will lose the trust of the audience and all the brands, and good brands like Udemy and Upgrad and Grow will not come to him. So that is also good, like building your image properly. If you are building your audience and having a great image, like building that respect for yourself, building that USP. I also learned that from Takesh as well. He also makes family friendly content. His USP is very good. So let's see how I'm going to do that. Although I like to include the girls and the cleavages part for the clickbait part in my movies videos. Let's see how I can do add that. Like all Big Doss also does it, but his videos are really good. So I will also try to do that. Like I will maybe have it or not the girl part in the middle, not always but sometimes. And the video I will make it clean, nothing vulgar in it. I will try not to use the kappa part like I always do. And building that image is also important. Also, you need to differentiate yourself from the group. That also I learned from the notes as well. I learned various things. I have to revise those notes again and again. Also, there are other notes from Tanmay Bird from Nikhil Kamat's podcast. Also, Tanmay Bird from Varun Maya podcast. So all these notes I have to learn. I don't have to see newer videos. Instead, I have to revise those parts. I also watched two new videos today of that guy who worked at YouTube and at Instagram, and he has built a YouTube channel. Recently he does the in those two videos he gave YouTube tips, and they were pretty good, and the video was amazing. Like, he just started it 1 year ago or 2 years ago, but he has an amazing editor and he does amazing edits. Like, there was quick sound effects, the click whoosh every time, after every 5 or 10 seconds text was appearing. You will never get bored watching his video. It was having value, it was adding value, it was giving value, but as well as the editing was crisp. The thumbnail and title, also the thumbnail and title, like there was Mr. Beast's picture and the big text on one side, Mr. Beast on one side and big text on one side. That also works. That is also an amazing strategy of making thumbnails. And he had done an interview with Mr. Beast, where Mr. Beast told how he comes up with thumbnails. Like, there were 6 different thumbnails, and among them he chose, in YouTube thumbnails, little is more. Like, he could add the 6 Lamborghinis in the thumbnail with a big hotel or a bungalow, but instead he did his face, the Lamborghini, and hotel. Like, only have 3 elements in the thumbnail. Like, in another thumbnail he had him, the well, and the tanker or something. So you should have only 3 elements in the video. Keep the text as minimal as possible. What else did I learn from it? Also, he gave advice on shorts. Clip it before they clip it. Like, you have to make shorts from your long form videos. That will help your channel boost in terms of views and audience too. So you have to start making shorts, bro, for reach. Okay, otherwise others will clip it, others will change the voice of it. You have already experienced this once, and now with AI tools it is much easier than before. So start making shorts. This is my advice to myself, actually. Start making shorts from your long form content. Like, if you start making shorts, you will have so many short ideas and content. Like, you make top 5 movies, so like you will get 5 shorts from it. And in the evening I was kind of like procrastinating. Before that I went to play football. I usually go on the ground, but today I went to turf. I scored 2 goals. I scored 2 goals. Both were like tap-ins. First one was when I got the ball and keeper was charging. I scored from with my right foot near post, and the second one was tap in with left foot. That too in the near post. Like, ball was coming and I did that. I need to work on my skills, improving my 1v1s. Other than that, we made a comeback. We were one down. Finishing was not happening by the teammates, but later we won by a lead of 2. So it was fun, but nowadays kind of it is more fun on the ground. Playing football on the ground is much more fun than playing on the turf. And the goalkeeper of the opponent's team did amazing goalkeeping. I need to improve my power as well as accuracy, and also need to work on my 1v1s and 1v2s, like getting those skills in my subconscious mind, and that will happen with repetitions. So let's see how I can do football practice before going to ground tomorrow in the evening. So what I was more excited to tell you about was, in the evening I was procrastinating about doing the operating system study and the Angela U web development study, and also making this video and recording myself speaking English. But then I watched Ali Abdal's Principles of Productivity course, one lecture, the myth of I don't have time. And in that he told that I don't have time is a myth. We usually say I don't have time, but actually it is that for that specific task, it is not on that high priority for us. That's why we don't give time for it, or we don't make time for it. But actually we have full control over our time. We have full control over our time. Time is not something that limits us. Instead, we have full control over our time. So whenever you say I don't have time, replace it with I'm actively choosing not to do this. He gave the example of him procrastinating of going to gym. Like he used to say, I don't have time to go to the gym, but actually he was actively making the choice of not going to the gym. So that was an amazing video, and because of that only I was able to study the next lecture of Angela. You also start on the operating system, like actively choosing to study and make this video as well. It gave me energy, and whenever I do the things I promise myself I do, I will do, like starting to learn operating system, taking notes of it by myself, also making this video. It gives me confidence. When you do the things you promised yourself you will do, it gives you confidence. So there were two tasks at the end of the video. First thing he said that remove the phrase "I don't have time" from your vocabulary. You can't say it to yourself as well as you can't say it out loud to anyone else. So remove that phrase from your vocabulary. It is forbidden. You cannot ever say that I don't have time. Every time you have to say I'm actively making a choice to do this or to not do this. And whenever you are giving time to one thing, you're actively choosing to give time to this thing and not giving time to the other thing. So that is important. Also, if you feel like if you feel like you're not being productive because you don't have time, then do day journaling. Like usually every human being has 24 hours in a day, out of which we sleep for 7 to 8 hours. So remaining hours are 16 hours, and suppose 8 hours go in school, job, or bathing and all stuff, still you get 8 hours every single day. So every single day you get 8 hours. So think how what you did in those 8 hours. You have to do day journaling. Like every hour or every half an hour, what you did, you have to write it down in your notes or in your laptop or in your Google Calendar, and then you will see how much time you're wasting and how much time you're using properly. So he asked to do day journaling for about a week or two. I'm going to do it for, let's see, I will do it for 1 week, and then I will think about doing it for 2 weeks. The aim is to do it for 2 weeks. So that will help in reducing the wastage of time. Like everyone has 8 hours, but most likely we would, like, suppose you have 4 hours remaining and in the after the job or something, and you choose to watch Netflix or scroll through social media or watch YouTube videos that weren't even necessary, or scroll through Instagram for an endless amount of time. So you're actively choosing not to make a YouTube video and instead scrolling Instagram. And if seen like that, I actually have the time to work on my studies as well as YouTube videos. So I'm going to do both things. I'm going to make time for it. Let's see how I do that. I'm going to apply the principles he has taught. Also in the previous lecture, he taught the equation, the productivity equation, which was productivity equals useful output upon time into F. Useful output, not just output. More output in less time, but more useful output in less time into F. F is fun factor. If you're having fun in if you're having fun in doing something, the productivity takes care of itself. So that was also a good insight. I'm going to complete all the lectures. I'm right now on the completed. I have completed the 4th lecture, the myths of I don't have time. I'm going to learn all the amazing things. I had downloaded the Dhruv Rathi's course. In that also he told all the similar things which Ali has told, and he had also mentioned that he had learned all the things from Ali Abdal. So great that I have got this course. Thank you, universe, for giving me this course and the knowledge for making myself productive and giving me the tools necessary for me to achieve my dreams. So thank you. So that is it for today, guys. I'll see you in the next one.